Hi guys, I'm Judy and today I'm going to be watching the Apothecary Diaries Season 1 Episode 17. Let's get into this episode and maybe I'll find out. I don't know what happens now, I don't know. Check out my Patreon for full reactions. Subscribe. Let's go. And that happened. Yeah, right. Is he disguising himself as a woman? Sure.
天井人のごとき美しさの御人が化粧なんてしたら
It was that wars, that's what you're saying? You want freckles? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know why my mind went immediately to like he wants to be a woman or to hide to disguise himself as a woman. Hey, is this gonna be the part in the opening where he's like going around town with her? Like they're eating something in an alley? You're sparkly. That's the reverse of roles.
なんだいきなり。
海の向こうから取り寄せた最高級の香木とは縁がないはずです。
よくわかるな。
She's a commoner.
そう見分けるため鼻が利くようになっただけです。悪趣味な香をいくつも漂わせている客は金はあるが性病の可能性が高い。
Okay.
臭い匂いがすれば風呂に入らず不衛生。
そういうことはその世界を知る者に聞いた方が早い。
She does.
できれば
What are you doing this for though?
洗う前のものが好ましいです。油と塩です。これで髪の光沢をなくして質感を悪くしていきます。
This is gonna be so fun.
これで本当によろしいのですか？
もっと臭くてもいいくらいです。
Where did you get that?
紳士様、服を脱いでください。天女のようなお方ではあるが、筋性の取れた筋肉質な作りだ。睡蓮様はこちらを。
Are we making him fat?
その上から服を着れば。
I guess at least not.
不格好な体型にjinshi様の顔がついているのはなんとも。
Do something.
次は顔です。
Oh, you're changing the face. Okay.
ヒゲどころか毛穴も見えない。女の化粧をすればどんなに。
What are you doing?
口を閉じてもらえますか？力を入れずに。
Is she just trying it out for fun? Just like his mother.
この3人だけでよかった。いえ、何でもありません。
痛いぞ、何があったんだ？
何もありません。
何もないですよ。
何もありませんわ。気を取り直して。立派な男の手だ。さすがに白魚の手とは。タコがある。
Is he right?
筆か箸くらいしか持たないと思っていたが。
Well, no, he uses a sword. Yeah.
汚く見える。
His body, though, I can't deal.
なんだこれは。
唇と喉が腫れて声が変わりますから。何が入っているの？種の刺激物です。
That's the dedication.
全部飲んでください。輪郭を変えるために頬に含ませてください。
We're uglifying him. Oh my god.
それでも2枚目半くらいに見えるのだから元の良さは困ったものだ。ともかく。
Okay, where are we going now?
ガオシュン様にしては珍しい表情だ。
それならジンス様も途中まで同じ道筋です。
So go with him.
別人に変装したところでいつもと同じ従者を連れていては。
So disturbing.
私も部屋好きの下女として知られていますし。
そのようなことは。
ならシャオマオも変装すればいいんじゃない？
それはいいですね。
普段と似ても似つかない姿になればいいのよ。
What the hell?
嫌な予感しかしない。
What is he even doing though? I mean, they're in on it, so it's something I'm guessing that has a purpose. Is she supposed to be?
ジンカとでもお呼びください。お嬢様。格好からすれば妥当だと思いますがね。
Yeah, they made like they switched places. Reversal of roles, alright.
楽しいんだ。ではジンカ様。
はい、お嬢様。
姿勢が良すぎる。やっぱり女装にした方が良かったかな。いや、世の平和のためにそれだけはさ。
そこで知り合いと待ち合わせよう。
An acquaintance? Of someone that you need to hide for, though?
私が護衛なんか。
従者が主人より前に出るとはまだまだだな。ジンか。
申し訳ありません、お嬢様。
Oh, you got it. Okay.
鳥を締めてもらって一緒に見つけようか。
買い物ですか？その格好で。
Yeah, you have to play the part too. What? What's your problem?
何ですか？
なんで黙っている？
別に話すことがないから。
What are you doing? Dude.
何かまずいことでも言ったか？
Are you supposed to do that as a lady?
食べないうちに食べましょう。
Oh, she's too cute. That's from the opening, right?
では食べられないんだよな。
That's the
食べ
scene,
ないです
yes.
か？
野営の時のよりうまいな。塩が効いている。
よい？宦官は普通武官のような仕事はしないと思っていたが。
He did say he was. I mean, that he trained a lot. I don't know. I guess he was part of war, maybe, or went to. Poor boss.
一度気に入ったおもちゃがあれば坊ちゃんはそればかりで遊んでい
Are
た。
you talking about maomao? I mean, you did call her a toy before.
一つのものに執着する。ジンシ様はそれが許される立場にありませんから。
別れたらもう一度戻って大根と鳥を買おうと思っているが。
別に。宮廷の生活も悪くないだろう。花町の生活よりずっといいと思うが。
確かに悪くないですね。
She doesn't have family though.
一人残された養父がちゃんと生活できているか心配ですので。どうしたんです？
いや、お前が薬や毒以外のことに気を使うとは。
Okay, okay, dude.
薬の死ですから、まだまだ長生きしてもらわねば困るんですよ。
よほど優秀だったんじゃない。
And then he came back, or before, I don't know when he became a eunuch.
いけないはずだぞ。
ええ、すごい人です。
そんな御人がなぜ花町で薬屋を？
運の合わない人だからでしょうね。いくら荷物を持っていても一物を取られてしまいましたから。
それはお前の養父が宦官だということか？
親父は西方への留学を理由に先帝の母、すなわち先の皇太后に宦官にされてしまったらしい。
Like because she wanted him there. Is Jinshi putting it together and realizing that he was at the palace?
なら花町まで来てくれればよいもの。
どういう意味だ？
She thinks he meets with the courtesan or something?
妓女の価値を下げるにはどうすればいい？
不愉快なことを聞きますね。
Yeah.
一方、見込みのあるものは茶飲みから始まり、教養で客を取ります。値はどんどん釣り上がり、上がったところで露出を減らすと、茶飲みだけで1年の銀が尽きる売れっ子妓女が出来上がります。
Yes. So you.
手つかずの花だからこそ価値がある
Okay,
のです。
so you.
倒ればそれだけで価値は半減します。さらに。
You get them pregnant?
こう孕ませれば価値などないに等しくなります。
Oh, did he get her? Is he her dad? Like if it's her mother and he got her pregnant, is he her dad? And then if he's her dad, I mean, it makes sense because he's very kind of like smart and stuff, right? And we know that Mao is too, and that also makes sense why he has such like an attachment to her, or like wanting to display her skills or something. Like he feels like she's too, I don't know, lowly, like she should get more attention or something. He should make something more of herself because he it's pretty disgusting. I don't know what happened there. Like I can't really assume, but it feels almost like he probably forced himself on her mother or something. I don't know. That's really, really disturbing. Really disturbing. I mean, he wanted to reduce her value so he could get her, right? But then he didn't. Like it's not clear what happened after. And getting her with child, like I don't know like why he wasn't, I don't know, I mean, like did Ma's mom not want anything to do with him after that? Also, I mean, I just edited an episode. I think the episode where Mao goes back to her house the first time, episode 9 or 10 or something. And in there, I suddenly noticed, you know, like she was taking a bath, and then one of the like top courtesans or something, like one of them came over and like asked her, did you visit the annex or something like that? And I didn't pay it any mind at the time, but now I'm thinking like, is her mother there or something? I don't even know what that means. But like, is she's there and just, I don't know, I don't know, like she's, like she lost her value to zero. Like if she really got pregnant with Mao, she lost her value completely and she's just like kept there. I don't even know what you do there then, you know? But then like she's just a prisoner. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if a prisoner, but just like, you know, there's nothing else she can do, I guess, because she's no longer like, she lost all her value, so she can't do anything there anymore and she has nowhere else to go, I guess. And maybe it's like kindness of some kind, that the house like kind of keeps her, I guess, and raises her daughter or something, you know? I don't even know, like it's so messed up, oh my god. And I hate it. So I don't know if like Lakan, I mean if all of this is true, if he just lost, like they wouldn't let him, because he did this, they wouldn't let him see her anymore, and the child, like they don't allow him to come there, or if he just wasn't interested until she showed up at the, you know, at the rear palace, and then he was like, oh wait, is that my daughter? Like kind of put, you know, two and two together or something. I don't know. But anyway, ugh. And like, I mean, the thing is that he kind of like, you know, he says it like it's like he kind of gloats about it almost. Like he didn't outright say it, but he almost did. He you know, he kind of hinted at it. I think he wants Jinshi to figure out maybe that this is his daughter or something, or I don't know. At the very least, he's not like ashamed of it. It feels like he still kept it a secret, but it's more like I feel like he just wanted the mystery or something. I don't know. Anyway, he really comes across as a disgusting human being, so I don't know if Jinshi actually figures it out. I don't know what he's gonna do about it, but it's definitely interesting. I mean, I don't know what it really tells him, like that she's the daughter of like an officer who made a name for himself and a courtesan on the other hand. I don't know. Like maybe I don't know if Lakan can do anything about it. Like if it proves that she's his daughter in some way, can he, like, does he, I don't know how like the laws work here. like I don't really know what Lakan's like agenda is. Like does he just want maomao to recognize him, to acknowledge him in some way, to know he exists? Does he want more than does he want a connection with her? Does he just want to use her in some way? And why does he like go through jinshi? Well, I guess he doesn't have like direct, like, I mean, I don't know if he's tried to have direct contact with her, but I guess he knows that it's like, it's too weird for him to do that. Even though he doesn't keep his interest in her very secret either. And it's just really fucked up. I don't know. Like, I don't know if Jinji can put it all together. Like, he does know that she has, like, she just told him that she has an adoptive father. He knows that she knows a lot about the desert, that she kind of, I mean, he knows that he bought her from the very, very degree. I mean, he bought her. So I don't think Lakan can do a lot about that. I don't know. Anyway, which is disturbing in its own right, but whatever. He knows she grew up there in the Verdigrease house, and now he knows that this official, like, had an interest in maomao, that he did something to a courtesan at the same house, and now she just told him, you know, what it is that you probably did. So I think he can connect the dots, possibly. I don't know what he's gonna do about that though. And then just, you know, it was fun to see Jinshi so changed, I guess. On the one hand, he was a lot less handsome, but he was still pretty handsome, even though just, you know, spending time with her. And I mean, like, having this reversed roles though was kind of fun. Like, it kind of started with this, like, when she kind of leaned over his hand, like, in just gesture, as though she was about to kiss it or something. She was just like smelling it, obviously. But there was definitely that image. And she thought about turning him into a woman, and was thinking about how it will cause a war or something. Which honestly is what I thought that he wanted to do at first. I thought he was going undercover somewhere. I mean, he kind of was, and we still don't know why he went there, actually. Like, she thinks he went there to just, I guess, be with a courtesan or something like that. I think that's what she thought. But I don't think that's what it is. I don't know. I mean, I definitely don't think that's what it is, but okay. And just, you know, and just having, like, this reversal of roles where she's late and he's her, like, servant, even though they were both kind of doing pretty bad jobs at it. But it was really sweet. And honestly, like, that, all her, like, studying him from, like, so up close, like, she's very, you know, pragmatic, we know that, and she's just like, oh, okay, he wants to change, you know, into a commoner, and she was just looking him over, kind of, like, making all these, like, you know, like, analysis of his body and everything. I figured out a few things about him, though, even though he's so pretty and everything about him is perfect, and almost ladylike, I guess. There's still, like, his hands with the calluses, which we know is from the sword, and his body, which is pretty built, because he's training regularly, and also he was at a camp. I guess he did say something about how he was trying to train his body and stuff like that, but I don't remember exactly if he said that he actually fought in a war, but I guess that could also be. I mean, it seems like at least he was at a camp like that. And Mao learned a little about him too. Like, they're both learning about each other little by little, but it's a little disturbing when it's, like, so physical and so up close, and she's like, on the one hand, she's not moved at all. She's just, like, saying to herself, like, oh, he's so pretty, and she's like, she's almost saying it derisively, but then when she put the lipstick on, she was like, oh shit, you know. I mean, I don't think she's, like, personally moved. She's still, like, thinking about it in a general sense of, like, oh god, you know, people are going to fight over him or something like that. Oh, and I did want to mention the whole part where Gaoshun and Suyuran were talking about how he really likes his toys growing up, and that if, you know, you took one from him, you had to give him another one, and then he would get, like, really obsessed over his toys and stuff like that. And Gaoshun, like, at the beginning, for sure, really a lot of times, or at least several times, mentioned that Mao is like a toy to him, which is just disturbing to think of. I obviously don't think that that's all she is, but it's disturbing to think that they think that. you know, I mean, if she's a toy to him, then he can, I mean, he doesn't, on the one hand, he doesn't easily dispose of his toys. He really gets attached. On the other hand, a toy is just not a good thing to be, you know, to like a way for one person to look at another. But of course, here the positions are like, there's such a big gap. She's a servant at the end of the day, so it makes sense that gaoshun and surin would just look at it like that. But it's very disturbing that that's what they think, you know. And in their mind, it's like, oh, we just need, like, you know, if, like gaoshun said, he doesn't have the privilege or the luxury of getting so obsessed over one toy. So they just think that, you know, she can easily be taken away or something, but that they probably thinking like, oh, we'll just give him another thing. Like, for them, she's kind of replaceable. You know, and I mean, fair enough, but it really shows like just how things are. And I mean, hopefully he doesn't seem to think so. But again, it's the same way that he treats his every toy, like that he gets really attached to it. On the one hand, you can say that, you know, he doesn't find them disposable, that he, you know, he gets emotionally attached and he doesn't want to let them go. But still, I mean, again, I don't think he thinks of her as a toy. I think it's just gaoshun thinking that. But I don't think he really also at the same time acknowledges like what he actually wants. Like he gets really pissed when she doesn't know, like doesn't pay attention or doesn't talk to him or something. Like he obviously craves her attention. He obviously craves her presence, and he wants to hear that she likes being with him, and he wants to, you know, all of that. And but I don't know, like it just seems like he's just kind of working like by impulse, kind of just, you know, and it seems like he gets what he wants for the most. Maybe not, probably not all the time, but you know, still, there's some entitlement there. He's kind of acting like a spoiled brat to some degree. Yeah, there's a lot of growth that they both need to go through, I guess, in order for them to, I don't know, realize anything. Yeah, anyway, really interesting reveals, I think, and crazy stuff, and fun. Yeah, it was fun. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Special thanks to my top patrons: Writing Tear, Andy Plays All Night, Terranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, and Marsh. And to the rest of my amazing patrons who without their support I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.